The New York Giants put up an absolutely abysmal performance versus the Philadelphia Eagles at home. What went wrong? Let's get right into it. Before we start this video, let's talk about our sponsor, BetUS. Make sure you guys check out BetUS, and if you sign up today and use the promo code YouTube150, you will get a 150% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first deposit. Your second and third, 125%. Make sure you guys take advantage of that amazing offer and check out BetUS for all your betting needs. Now let's get on to the video. All right, so listen, the Giants had their toughest challenge yet, probably against their toughest defense that they've went up against as far as how they've played versus the Giants. This was, Vic Fangio was in his bag today. I mean, I saw a lot of impressive stuff. I saw defensive ends covering the flat well. I saw good passes off in zone. Like, they were well executing on defense. The Giants just weren't on it on offense. Check out this first play I want to go over. This is against cover 4, and really the best way to attack cover 4 is this intermediate middle here. You want to attack those linebackers because they have a lot more to defend, and they're kind of spread out, having to try to deal with the flats as well. Ideally, if you want the big shots, you kind of, to really antagonize them, you want to attack the intermediate middle. Me, preferably, if I see a defensive end in the flats, I don't care if it's as athletic as Nolan Smith. I want to attack the hell out of them so it could force these guys on other plays and force that defensive coordinator to bring these guys down so then I can take deeper shots, force them into cover 2 so I can hit these hole shots, right? The Giants don't really do that to start off the game. Instead, they try attacking cover 2 the old-fashioned way and attacking this intermediate middle here. Daniel Jones is not the best at doing this. And this was not even the best route by Malik Nabers. Now, I've talked about this before with Malik Nabers. He rounds out his routes. He doesn't get flat enough. That's one of the problems I've had with Malik Nabers in the past, where he doesn't flatten this route fast enough, and he allows Darius Slay to catch up to him, and this ball, it winds up being behind and defended. You got to be a little bit more flat on this route and cut a little bit more steeper, right? Another problem I have is when you see Nolan Smith by himself on an island here, I want to attack this. You have Tyrone Tracy on the play action and just kind of gallops into the flat. Man, I want to hit this flat so fast and force him at least to get out the way from this lane or to clear this out. Like, to have a one-on-one here with Nolan Smith, I'm taking this. This is not really on Daniel Jones. He took the read. There was, not really under pressure. Sort of a clean pocket there. No point of, you can test this out. This is the open lane here. You can test this out. I would just liked if you would have attack this defensive end, man. So let's get on to the next play. This video is pretty much about Daniel Jones and Brian Dable. Who is at fault more and who is more of the issue here? A lot of people have a big problem with Brian Dable in this game. And I went through the film kind of thinking about that in the back of my head. That's what happens when you read Twitter before you wind up checking out the film for yourself. I just don't have time on Mondays. So this is, in this case, this was a good design. I love this from Brian Dable. We haven't seen this yet, I don't believe. It's a fake tight end screen to running back screen. I like this. I thought it was well executed from what they had here. And again, it's not, of course, you want a big play at all. Screenplays, you want to have big plays, but you got clear outs over here. It's completely empty. It's just forcing your running back to beat everybody else. I like this design. Good design from Brian Dable. I just want to kind of give him props there. All right, we're going to see a slant flat concept from Wan'Dale Robinson in the backfield. Got Tyrone Tracy motioning, swing option. And you have Cooper DeJean. Check out the defense here. They're showing two. They're cheating. You see the safety cheating to the middle. Cooper DeJean, the rookie, cheating down. This was a perfectly executed play on defense. Now, Jones missed here bad, and I feel like I know Cooper DeJean wound up getting there, but if this was a more accurately thrown ball where Wandale doesn't have to jump for it, you may have beaten Cooper DeJean to the corner for the first down. You may have done it. You may have done it. He threw off his back foot here with the pressure. Right? Greg Van Roten just not paying attention at all. I mean, I don't know. I get it. You're half sliding here. I get it. This slide wound up not working for the Giants because this defensive end drops back anyway. And then the linebacker blitz Nakobe Dean. Greg Van Roten is on a slide, so he doesn't pick him up. And it's just wide open. Daniel Jones under pressure. Has to get the ball out quick. And this is just bad. This is just bad, man. All around. All around. You want this ball to be more accurate, especially on a 3rd down and 2. Right? He would have beat him for on the corner. This is where he needs to get to. It's just bad execution, man. Bad execution. Now, besides the fact that the New York Giants only ran the ball with their running backs 3 times in the first half, having a run like this as one of them is not it at all. You're going to see a GT counter with Josh Azudu out of all guys here. He shouldn't be in the NFL, let alone starting. GT counter from the gun. We're not getting any momentum here. We're just expecting this outside edge to just open up, and it's not going to open up because look how far out these defensive ends are, man. Look how far out these guys are. They're like wide 9 right now. This is not a good run for what you're trying to accomplish. Just not a good run. I don't know if Daniel Jones had the option to check out of this somehow and just run up the middle, inside zone or something. I just don't like this play call. GT counter, like, there's nothing here. You can't expect this to work versus look how wide spread out these defensive ends are. You got to run inside. You're going to have to run inside. I know the safeties are coming down. It's a tough box maybe, but you should have checked out of this. This is not a good run. And it was kind of doomed from the get-go. This was not going to work. It just wasn't going to work. Now, this is a good way to beat cover 4. You want to attack the intermediate middle, force these safeties to come back down, right? And now, especially in cover 4, with these corners playing a quarter of the field, a quarter of the deep field, you're forcing these linebackers that aren't used to usually covering this amount of space. They now have to cover. This is Brandon Graham, who's one of like the oldest tenured defensive ends in the NFL in coverage, right? Goodbye Daniel Jones for seeing this and attacking it immediately off the cover 4. Quick little curl route, and that's how you attack cover 4. The Giants kind of got away from doing this. I would just spam plays like this until you force them to get out of their coverage and then start doing cover 2 beaters and stuff like that. Or maybe they start playing man defense and you start running mesh and stuff like that. They get away from that. And this should have been what they've been doing most of the time, and they just don't, and we'll get into that later. All right, you got a first down play here. I don't know if the blitz didn't get there, that there was going to be somebody open. It didn't look like it. I like the design here. You got an over route, you got a wheel, and then you have somebody on like another wheel right behind them. I like this, but the offensive line just completely didn't even let Daniel Jones get off his drop back. He didn't even complete his drop back, and he's already sandwiched. And I have a guess, an observation of what went wrong here. It looks like I didn't see a call at the line. This may have been implemented into the play already for a full slide. Yeah, I didn't see a call at the line, and Josh Azudu is the only guy who doesn't full slide here. Even the tight ends do, okay? Theo Johnson has the man right in front of him. Chris Manhurst slides inside, right behind Azudu. Everybody else slides, right? Look at this full slide here. Everybody slides, and John Runyon is forced to play this backside by himself, and Azudu does not take on this combo block here. I know JMS screwed up this blitz, picking up this blitz. definitely on him for screwing up this blitz. But if it's a lot better to have one guy in the backfield than two guys in the backfield, and you get sandwiched for a sack, at least if Josh Ezeudu slided and picked up this block along with Runyon, maybe Daniel Jones had a lane to escape here and step up in the pocket. Now, with the play design, I don't know if that would have worked out, but you probably would have saw Daniel Jones either buy more time. Maybe you would have had Slayton here, right? Maybe you would have had Slayton. Maybe not. Who knows? We don't know exactly what would have happened, but just Josh Ezeudu just should not be in the NFL, man. It sucks that every year we have to see this guy play. Every year we have to see this guy start, and he's just not good. And the Giants, I mean, shame on Joe Shane for thinking that he was a good option at swing tackle and not doing anything about it in the draft. Now, I don't understand this play design really, right? Check out the top of your screen. We have a motion into a stack, and then we have two posts. Two posts here. These safeties do not bite down like it's supposed to and it's supposed to clear up the receiver here. Slayton doesn't even get open. I mean, these defenders are just playing this so well. Absolutely so well. I don't understand this here, right? So ideally in a cover 4, you're going to have these guys dropping back, right? You could have had Darius Slayton. This is just me talking here. Maybe I don't know shit. But you could have had Darius Slayton on a post here. You could have kept this motion to a stack, and you should have had Wandale cutting in right here. This guy would have had no clue what the fuck is going on, and you're gonna force Quinyon to choose between this deep route and Wandale. And maybe he wouldn't have had enough time if Wandale would have cut right around here and try to get his yards after the catch. That's how I want to attack cover 4. I want to attack cover 4 on the boundary. It seems like Brian Dabolls, I guess game plan going into this game was to attack the intermediate middle. It really does seem like that, but it just wasn't working. These linebackers able to play very well. Look at Nakobe Dean getting upfield, taking away. And why are we having Wan'Dale Robinson in the middle of the field in traffic? Like, he's 5'8". How is Daniel Jones supposed to see this dude? How are you supposed to throw him the ball? You know? I don't understand that. I don't like these play calls. I don't like these play designs. I don't like how we don't realize who we are. We should have been attacking the boundary. I think Daniel Jones is a lot more comfortable with attacking the boundary, and he goes there a lot more often. He doesn't attack the middle of the field as often. And again, you can keep this stack. You can keep this motion to a stack. Have Wandale start this exactly how he started. Have this kind of outside release to a post, and then just cut outside Wandale, and that would have been a good cover 4 beater, right? Good cover 4 beater. Instead, we just play right into their defense, and nobody's open. We play right into what they want to do. You're running right into where the linebackers are, and you're running right into where double coverage is. This was not a good recipe for success at all. And Daniel Jones sees nobody open. Who is he supposed to throw it to? Nobody's open. This is just so common with Daniel Jones. It's like some people call him a check down merchant, and he's not a check down merchant. He's just indecisive of what he wants to do. Indecisive. This is an easy play. Take it. Oh my God, it's there. Just take it. Nobody's opening up here. Come on. You cannot expect this spot route to open up, Daniel Jones. I know he loves Wan'Dale Robinson. There's no way you expect this spot route to open up, and he's on a clear out. Who are you staring at? Who were you trying to see get open instead of just taking Malik Neighbors here? Sure, is Cooper DeJean going to crack down on this? Absolutely. But what do you expect from a drag route in zone coverage? That happens all the time. Give Malik Neighbors one-on-one with Cooper DeJean and let him work. Malik Neighbors has perfected that in college at LSU. And he just holds the ball for way too long and dumps it off for a screen. For a swing for Tracy, and it goes nowhere. Why? Off the snap, with how far these guys went back here, Off the snap. I'm throwing this to Malik. Off the snap. I don't need to read the rest of this. Is too open for me to read the rest of the defense. Because if this is wide open, these ain't open. Because if this is wide open, all these guys are dropping back, and those two routes, you have one, 2, 3, 4 guys on a 2-man route, 2-man routes. So it's like, or 2-man concept down here. I don't understand it, man. That's not good from Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones only threw for 99 yards in this entire game. Okay? Doing this could have gained you a lot more. Just throw this, man. Throw that. Who are you staring at? Who are you expecting to get open? Malik Neighbors is here. Just take it, man. Now, this was just a terrible miss by Daniel Jones, and the defense, this was one of the worst defensive moments from Philadelphia. Like, you have to take advantage of these type of opportunities. Philadelphia had a blown coverage here. So they're going to start off in this look. They've been showing cover. They've been playing cover 4 all game. So there's reason to believe that this is just another cover 4, right? With DeJean going to take the flat. These guys going back deep in quarters. But this turns into cover 3 match. Okay, cover 3 match coverage. So that's when DeJean here is, if the slot receiver is going vertical, he's going to match coverage and he's going to go vertical with them. And then the defensive end is going to take over the slot here. I mean, the flat here. 19, is that Josh Sweat? But check this out. This turns into cover 3. Dagger concept, right? Dagger concept works. It works exactly how it's designed. Wide open, and he steps up. Why did you have to run? Why did you have to tuck? Like, why did you have to run? Why couldn't you step up and slide up so you can make this throw a lot sooner? And you missed them. Oh, you missed them. And Darius Slayton. All right, not all of this is DJ's fault, right? I mean, this was a big part of this was DJ's fault. But at the end of the day, Darius Slayton still had a chance to catch this. Well, he still had to kind of fall back and catch it, I guess. But he still dropped it because he catches with his fucking shoulders. I don't know why he does that all the time. I know this is behind him, and I know this looks bad for Daniel Jones, but like, Darius Slayton catches with his body all the time. So I'm not giving him credit here for trying to adjust to this catch, because this is how he tries to catch the ball all the time. I don't like how Daniel Jones didn't get set here. He didn't get set to make this throw, and that's why it was wildly inaccurate and behind the receiver. You had so much time to set here. And I know he doesn't have eyes in the back of his head, but have some pocket presence. You can get set here. He did not get set. He even trips over his feet a little bit when he makes his throw. Am I wrong about that? No. I mean, he kind of just... It's just a bad throw, man. Just a bad throw. Wide open. The play did exactly what it was designed to do. Create space in the middle versus cover 3. A coverage that they disguised. They disguised it. They showed 4, right? They showed 2 eye safeties with the corners, moving back. Turned into a cover 3, and it still worked. Malik Neighbors even, oh my gosh, Malik Neighbors even pointed it out. I'm just now seeing this. Malik Neighbors even pointed it out. He's open. Oh, man. I mean, the ball was already thrown. But, man, wow, this is too late, man. Too late. You got to throw in more anticipation. Now, we talked about this last week with the 4th down play versus Cincinnati, and pretty much every bunch concept that we see with the Giants offense. Daniel Jones just missing the wide open read here. The motion man. If you got a motion man, you're motioning into bunch. Read this motion man off the snap. Now, who are you reading when you're reading this motion man? You're reading this corner here. Where's his leverage? How is he aligned? What kind of coverage is he playing? This is going to be cover 4 again. Quinyon Mitchell, the rookie, excellent rookie. He's playing cover 4. He has his hips towards the hashes, and Wandale is hitting a flat behind him. This is your read right here. This is where you want to go because Quinshawn is dedicated to this vertical route. He's playing cover 4. He's dedicated to blanketing this receiver. He's not worried about him. This is where you go off the snap, and you would have got yards, man. You're going to get yards. This is a first down play as well. You're not looking for the deep play. You're looking for as many yards as you can to get to the first down marker. You hit this off snap. This was a 4-man rush that just collapsed on itself immediately. He's just there in the pocket, waiting for something to happen. What are you waiting for? These are curl routes. What are you waiting to open up here? These are curls. These are covered. You should have hit this. You should have read this corner off snap. Okay, he's in cover 4. He's going to be paying attention to the vertical. That's his first priority. Quinshawn Mitchell's first priority is the verticals, right? He's in cover 4. That's his responsibility. He's going to give this up all day. His hips aren't only to the hashes. They're upfield. You throw this ball, and Wandale Robinson is going to give you 6, 7, maybe even a first down here on a 1st and 10. These are easy plays that Daniel Jones just misses. Motion man. Hike. I'm looking to the motion man. Nobody is here. You're just staring at nobody. And this is not the offensive line's fault. This would have been a fine play if you would have been decisive and just thrown this, man. Unreal. Now, this is a problem I have with personnel matching as far as routes go. I know we love Malik Nabers. I know we love him on these shorter routes to get yards after the catch. But why in God's name do we have Wandale Robinson, who is 5'8"? I love my short receivers. I'm short myself. I love the short kings. But I know where our limitations lie. You have a nice cover 4 beater here, right? With these crossers, right? A nice cover 4 beater, drive concept. All right, drive concept. We have a drag and an over. It's gonna open up some space here. But why? What is this? Why not have threats all around the board? Because we know Wandale is not a threat here. Okay? You're not throwing over these guys for Wandale to catch it. Why are you not having Wandale on the drive concept? Wandale here. Malik Nabers here. So now you have a threat on this crossing route. You have this drive route that's supposed to help clear out and help gain more space for the drag route here. Wandale here, Malik Nabers here. Now you have 2 threats. Instead, you have Cooper DeJean, who's not even worried about Wandale Robinson, and cracks down on this drive because it's Malik Nabers. It's Malik Nabers. They're gonna pay more attention to him. You could have had Cooper DeJean pay more attention to Malik Nabers on a crossing route. Have Cooper DeJean fall back just a couple yards more where you're more confident in Wandale Robinson taking this ball, but you wait too long again and you just dump it off and you're just not confident in your decisions. Daniel Jones is just not confident in his decisions. Why are we still defending him when there is a clear open man right here and you're not throwing the ball and you wait until it's too late? He could have thrown this ball right now and you would have forced another one-on-one with Cooper DeJean, again, not throwing it, waiting too long. Now Cooper DeJean is cracking down on this drag route, and now he's not open. Now you got to dump it off to Tracy. It's like time and time again. You guys aren't watching the film if you're protecting Daniel Jones. You guys are defending Daniel Jones but not turning on the film. You're turning a blind eye and saying, it's not his fault. The offensive line didn't play well. Look how much times he was sacked. But you're not seeing what I'm seeing here. You're not reading this. All right, I don't like this play design from Bunch at all. I don't see the vision here with this play call. Bunch is an amazing concept, amazing formation because you can clear up versus man, you can clear up versus zone. I mean, it's just designed to mangle up that defense and have like a three reads at one time. You could look at 3 reads at one time just from formations like Bunch. I don't understand what was trying to be accomplished here. You have a spot route in the middle, a curl route here, and a flat route here. You're like throwing yourself at defenders, and just like, what are you trying to accomplish here? I don't understand this at all. I don't understand this at all. This should have been, all right. Maybe I would probably, all right. My top guy in a bunch is gonna be running a corner, right? Theo is going to be running the corner, trying to drag this corner away from the flat, because that's where I primarily want to go in a cover 4, right? But this gets taken care of pretty easily. Nobody's paying attention. However, with this play call in particular, why not keep the tight end spot route? Because nobody's really going to be caring about Theo Johnson on the corner. He's just not fast enough. You can keep him on this spot route and seal off this defender here, take him away from the play, but have Malik Neighbors on the corner. Have Malik Neighbors is a threat, man. Everybody is worried about him. I guarantee you put Malik Neighbors on a corner here, you're going to get the safety and this corner playing Malik Neighbors. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Slay takes Malik Neighbors on the corner. And then Wan'Dale Robinson is freed up, and you could throw to him and let him run after the catch. But we're not doing that. We're throwing ourselves at the defense. Locked up, locked up, locked up. We're throwing ourselves at them. And we can't say that, oh, well, we just didn't know what the Eagles were going to run. They've been running cover 4 on us all game, and we've been throwing ourselves at him all game. I didn't even go over every single play where it happened because we will be here all day, and I don't want to be here all day. We got a bonus play here. This is Drew Lock when he comes in the game. This is Jalen Hyatt on a near miss here, but I really want to highlight Drew Lock here. I don't think Drew Lock is good at football at all, okay? He was missing throws wildly here. I just want to admire this real quick. This play here. Now, we've seen Daniel Jones do this a couple of times. I thought this was well executed. Good anticipation here. I don't think Daniel Jones would have thrown this with Amari Rodgers playing this far up here. Maybe if this was trail technique and, Hyatt had a step on him. This was a well-thrown ball. This was a beautifully thrown ball. He throws this ball before he's past Amari Rodgers. But he threw this ball because, look it, Amari Rodgers is still on his back pedal. So he knew this was going to be open. Amazing ball placement between the safety and the corner. This was beautiful, and Hyatt couldn't haul it in. Now, I feel for Hyatt. I really do, because I know what it's like as, a professional flag football player. I'm not a professional, but I've been playing flag football a long time. I know what it's like to not get any opportunities in the game, and they give you one opportunity late in the game when you didn't get your groove going, and you just drop the ball because you're not warmed up. I mean, everybody else is warmed up, and now you're asked to make this big play, and it's already in the fourth quarter, and this is your first time even getting in the game. I know how this feels. Okay, he should have came up with this ball, but I understand how he dropped it. I mean, he's just not. His mental's not in it, and then he gets himself hurt. But I thought this was a well-thrown ball, good anticipation by Drew Lock, and that's what we need on this team, man. We need a quarter, and I'm not saying Drew Lock is our future. I'm not saying I want him to play quarterback for us. I'm just saying that we need a quarterback that is going to anticipate like this, throw some dimes against any coverage that they see, and bet on themselves, and absolutely bet on themselves. The Giants don't have that at quarterback right now, to be honest with you. At least a starter worth doing that. To that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Make sure you guys check out BetUS before you guys go. Sign up and get that 150% bonus, up to $2,000 on your first deposit with YouTube 150 as the promo code. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring this video, and we will see you guys very soon. Woo!